With winter arriving in Minnesota, the snow and the cold marks the start of many family traditions, including outdoor hockey.
Well, the first time I remember, we have a little pond in my neighborhood. We just kind of walked down there. We, shoveled it off, I guess my dad shoveled it off. We all got these little hockey skates. I think I was 4 years old. My older brother was 5, and I tried for the first time, just kind of gliding on the pond. And I remember I got home and told my mom, like, "Mom, I skated," and
pond hockey is a rich tradition in Minnesota. For Schuldt, a backyard rink was a part of many winter seasons.
We did it for about 15 straight years, and it was a great investment, like Sherry said. It wasn't, once we got good at doing it, it wasn't too hard to set up. We kind of learned how to do it, talked to some people, and I ended up teaching some other people how to do it after a few years. So there was actually a lot of rinks in Minnetonka.
Even with Minnesota's 11,000 rinks, for Jimmy, his rink was never more than a few steps away.
We started building a rink in my backyard when I was, a couple years later, I think when I was 6, and then all the way through when I was in high school. So that was something that my dad he worked really hard to make sure we had the ice that we could skate on in the winter, and he worked really hard to support us and make sure we all got the opportunity to play hockey, and that's something I'll always be really thankful for. And so pond hockey has been a huge part of my life just growing up, and it's just an exciting thing every winter.
Jimmy's older brother was his idol on the ice.
I always tried to play on his team. I was always younger, but I always watched him and just did what he did. He was always the best player on our team, and since I was, growing up playing mites, I was always the youngest guy, and just tried to be like him.
Between family, friends, and neighbors, every day it seemed was hockey day for the Schuldts in their own backyard.
We'd try to get out there as much as we could. Every time we'd scrimmage, the losers would have to shovel the rink, and so that was always good motivation. The games got sometimes a little bit heated. We'd be hitting each other into the snow and stuff. But yeah, those are some of my most fond memories just of hockey, playing outside and skating with my brothers and my neighbors and my buddies out there.
Minnesota, known for growing many pro players on the frozen ponds, Hockey Day is a celebration of not only the game itself, but the people we share the ice with who make it special.
It's almost like a holiday at this point. It's such a rich tradition, and just to have everyone love hockey so much here, it's really special. It's hard to imagine a better tradition than that. I played in it when I was in high school. I played Duluth East. It was a warm winter, so we weren't able to play outside, but it was a really cool game. Just the atmosphere at Minnetonka was really cool. So now I get to play in another one, and it's indoors again, but just to play on Hockey Day and to be a part of that tradition is going to be really fun.
From hockey's roots in the small city of Evelyn, the great players that grew the game in the state of Minnesota, to the shores of Duluth and the city of Grand Rapids, hockey will always be a celebration no matter what day here in the state of hockey.